Renegade. You there? Yeah, man. All them accountable. Me there, you know, should have earlier and should have little earlier, but you know, my little shining star there, him never feel so well, you know. A little flu. So you know, say we just stay up and bleach, I read soldier, you know. And make sure I'm alright, because I have to do with doctor duty too, you know. Yeah, man. You know, my man did take over, so we just want to come do this thing, you know. But hear this now. We see the Prime Minister run out yesterday. And I make a speech. And I first to say about back, you always do this. I want to take people for idiots, you know. And then when you do it, can't patch up. Remember, you can't fool nobody else. You're the lightest thing. Can't fool nobody else. But what we are saying right now, we are saying the Prime Minister run out come say one thing. And remember, you know, by default, I get the money. And then the same bug life, Minister of Misinformation, I will come out and tell you the process, and the process I'm talking about now. Anything else when come out with about picture Photoshop that a liar now kind of things. And then let's say mouthpiece run with it and then the next paper. This is how them do all the time. That can be Photoshop. We know about Photoshop. We know about them things are good here. That are not Photoshop. And we can show now where that come from point blank. I'm matter of fact, let me show you before them say about Photoshop. That are not Photoshop. That are us. The stinker want to talk some little things. Let me show you why the man they do that before we go into this, yeah? Ain't no Photoshop. Yeah? This, if you notice at the 14th, 2014, this is the one. This was in a see the wage, you know see it? Public sector 2014, that's why I'm do that. Public sector wage talk and the way. Yes. So you remember says a guy like this, when just run and push out. This when you go look on it. This is when at PNP na want to deal with the public sector wage talk and things must tell you, hey, we take minimum wage. Can you remember I'm always dipping at these things and say these things? Well, opposition you free for say what you want to say. You understand? So that's on a Photoshop. Now follow what the people remember said them a mouthpiece, you know. We look back on the picture that ain't a Photoshop. Yeah? So what bug life I said so in my idiot. You see me I say? Him no sense, right? Money from consolidated fund and warrant. Okay, me soon go deal with this too. Alright. So me go play this and hear what the Prime Minister said because him say nah, him tell them now for keep him. No, it can't work like that. Can't work like that. Only thing him should do, him that just tell them all everything. Him couldn't just single out for himself. Him at the Prime Minister, him at the head. At them. But it not run like that. I make him play and they will make the Minister of Misinformation talk and only believe. Them tell people too much lie. Them are trying the damage control and it not working. See? Make a play him. But have to play him.
We have to change that. So nobody needs to tell me about accountability systems and performance-based systems.
You know, nobody have to tell him about it. When I come with, him can't come explain himself right now. 7 years we look on, you know. Baby born 2016, I be 7 years ago. Whether prep school or early school or primary school, eh? And have sense. Yeah? But them have him now thinking can't fool the people all the while. I don't know who trick them. Them and the PS soldier and think. But they don't eat that again. Listen here.
That is already built into it. Now, for the political directorate,
hear this,
including the parliamentarians and the ministers, the following will be implemented immediately. The written job descriptions for ministers and members of parliament, which we already have in place, those will be tabled in.
We don't want to hear about that at table and them things that we are talking about on our work. So nobody come here, so come talk and put you up. Them things that are work around here, nobody don't want to hear that. People are hungry to take the job them and give to Chinese and all kind of things. Saying? So you don't have to treat nobody else. So go on and hear what you say. Come on for that.
Each MP will have to provide a written accountability.
We don't want to hear that. You should have do it from here coming. I'm matter of fact, you promise this and talk about job letter. So we don't want to hear this from him. That talking here. Make go past this. Cause we know that with the guy.
Very oftentimes we come up with measures, but when you examine them against our constitutional framework and our parliamentary system, you realize that it could create problems. We have weighed this one, and we have decided that, at this time, it's the best thing to do. So this is a very important measure. We do it internally anyway. Each year before the budget, we go on retreat, and each minister has to declare what their priorities are. And
so each year before budget, them go on retreat, and each minister, because when them go on retreat, you know what I want. Yeah? No, but the opposition leader tell them say him I got donate it, because by default that go as opposition leader, them can't stop it neither, you know. Now the power for stop it. Him now could have just say, hey, suspend it and make we do it the right way. Him not do it. Him talk about himself. Saying that now work. You understand? I'm more than 3 years.
And manage. But now I will have the help of the public in monitoring and managing.
You know, no, I have the help of the public. You think who what kind of public you think anybody have any time for you? See your wife a build $800 million building, and member when I come from get on a sell in a market, and the money they want, that up over $1 $1 billion then. If a 800 million when me see and the house, you have up there, so I have a couple $100 million. Over $1 billion, billion Jamaican, where the money come from? These are the questions people for ask. Them thing you know if sweep under the carpet. We don't want to hear from him. But public can help. You have to mash up the public.
The problem. Yeah. It is left to just re-emerge ever so often.
Yeah, it is.
Now, finally, there is an administration that has reviewed the entire compensation structure.
Yeah, when I'm coming at chatting bag of shit. After them give themselves 200 and 250, I'm going to 300% raise. You talk about finally, you're not talking about 50 years. Them think that garbage you talk about. Because a service, you come in as a service, when you look at the biggest house, we have 2,000 acres, everybody take much acre. They want to take all kind of things and take Jamaican feed that. And people hungry, 2 million of them. And then come up here and pose up like people want to hear what I say. We don't want to hear what you say. We are hold by your word. Because this is make hold them more by your word.
Systems usually attract the best talent and benefit.
You know, it usually attract best talent. If him sit down there for 7 years, how much police resign, and the doctors and the nurses and the teachers them gone overseas, you know make them go away? And then they're telling you just sit down and chat. As a prime minister and minister, them not doing the work really, you know. Bureaucrats do the work. The people them on the ground carry out the work. All right. For instance, I'm talk about them forget pay for work. For instance, the police them write the ticket. And of them I get paid, you know. And of them I get the big money. But them write out, when you look at billions of dollars worth of ticket them I write. How much them get for them pay for the year? Yeah? If them I get them look at 100 and add for the month, and that them I get same way. Them I write billions I get the government. And of them do not work, them on go chat. See? And then them take credit when something look good. And dismiss everything and fling it back. When things don't look good. See? Him do this with the car seat and then him blame it a come from we administration. This are them pattern. Only for watch them pattern and play back these things. Them are crap, them full of crap. Yeah.
Benefit greatly from innovation and productivity.
With the productivity and innovation, nobody don't want to hear that. All right, pass him. Want to hear what I say.
Roles and duties is considered.
What's dumb and dumb? What's them in front of we? Them a minister. Them a minister. I want ya which one? Them a minister. I want your father. I them up so when the land up so. I want the behind me education minister. All the cabinet where them have the break front with it. Not shuffle. Not shuffle. You just move. Them a fight shots so them get rid of shot. And get rid of the other one and talk about him saying I do 2.5 years. Not go so. You know why? You know not go so. You have Nasimot Warmington tell us him now run back for the next election. You have Mike Henry, you see him as somebody else can take him space. If they don't want to work for 2.5 years, him tell the same I work for 2.5 years. By the way, Shah himself come and say, him, I go get rid of, a matter of fact, I'm showing you, because I like talk and show you the thing, you know. See it? When there, Shah say, Ali Shah say, him, see it? She have vows. I never know. Say, I'm going to leave. Let me take off this a minute and show you. See that? She have vows. See there? Some vows to end the buying of driver's license. So I never think him and move him. So them say, oh, I want to move. And them feet tight, not go so. Can you couldn't have vow, figure to either buying driver's license and then just a couple months ago, and now you then kick you out. Nothing can go so. Time now, it can take time for God. You see it? Eh? So you see them plot. Nobody na move from education minister, nobody na move. And by the way, around 28 of them pay government salary. So you know it's a big money them get. 28. Because one day with a junior, eh? So enough of them. Yes, who hear him? What on?
Unfair relative to adjustments of other groups. This springs from a historic distrust of the political class.
Yeah, now historic distrust. You hear him talk? Historic distrust. We have bring a distrust with you. You come and talk all kind of things where you can do and where you come in and you fear. Remember we can read back everything and the oath where you take all kind of things, you know. Nobody not trust you. When see you get rich, you come and talk the talking night. Nobody. But you not lying on a pocket. I pay a pat a cat where I look around here, you know.
And a deep belief that some politicians are only looking out for themselves.
Yeah, you know, some politicians, most of them look out for themselves, are true. Most of them. Yeah. But a deep belief. You hear this? Yeah.
Quite apart from the skills and efforts they bring to the job. And
who do not bring no skill and no efforts? Who do not bring no skill? What kind of skill Crab bring? Crab not bring skill. Them people don't bring no skill. Eh? What kind of skill who bring? What kind of bring efforts to be? What them bring, boy? But favor them bring. Who? Nigel, what them bring? What kind of skill and efforts? How am I talk say? Eh? Yeah.
The responsibilities they bear, for which they should be compensated.
Which responsibility them bear when people are work? Them won't go talk and them people carry out the job. Them they have no people have to teach them the permanent secretary and have to brief them. How would them say to it?
There is also an expectation that politicians must show solidarity.
Why? Who no show solidarity? Hey, you hear them kind of talk about politicians must show solidarity. So I tell the opposition, yeah, you for show solidarity. No, but when him now opposition, him have to do what opposition do. You know, see what I do? I can't nine, him can't trick anybody. You're the lightest thing part. You can't talk and trick nobody again. Not even the people them have vote for you before you can't trick them again. When a line on a pocket, I want to them, yeah, man. Eh? Yeah.
With the suffering of the people.
You know, you for sure solidarity with the suffering of the people. No, you say you are going to fix this. You say the people that must suffer, you are going to fix it. People will show solidarity. That means I say no politician must say burn him out. If you come take him and show solidarity, I'll mash up the place. And he make the people that must suffer, hear them? I never know say people that must suffer. I never know. Eh? Solidarity with the suffering of the people. Oh, the next part if you can show solidarity with you, with the suffering of the people. Say people that burn them out too. When you have the purse, and you call the shots. So you look people for blame because you always a fling back thing at about over there so. Or down this and other administration. Them for study him, you know. Your 3-card trick now work again, man.
Given the stage of the development of our democracy,
Yeah.
these feelings should not be ignored.
You know, you never know that. A matter of fact, him come with fierceness. You see, man, no? Remember, you know, in this year, man, you know. Remember, hold on. Remember that remind you yourself, yeah? Remember, hold on, make remind you yourself. Well, remind you yourself because, hold on. Make remind him when I said no yesterday under pressure, because I'm seeing nobody now let up. Yeah.
These are, I shouldn't even be talking about this because this is internal, simple housekeeping.
You hear him? Brightness.
But these are the realities.
Oh.
that go into ensuring that you have effective representation.
Oh.
And every government is afraid to touch it, because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it.
Hear this.
Why we should pay you more and the country not running well? The country not running well. But because of that very reason, you have chosen to have an underpaid political class. How must they deliver? It's what you choose. So when you go to the bar and you start to talk about how we're going to get our politicians to be more effective by giving them more resources to be effective.
So all them give resources and I want to spend resources and do all kind of things and 200 billion I miss up every year and them thing there. And 2 million people hungry. Can't find good food. Yeah, Moss. Yes, me see you right. Big up and bless up. Yeah, man. Diana, big up every time, yeah? Yes, man. Yeah, man. We see your views. Up, man. Yeah, man. All right. So, in that the other day, you know, and you hear him, you say, no, he might listen to the views of the people. No, him come out tough. I'm style, but you know, say the people and I'm know, and them I call them and say, yo, you know, so you destroy yourself. You destroy yourself long time, you can't come back. Your speech and people know say lies. And you're cannish. No, you're a con man. Can you trick them? You have more than 3 cards, man. Them now go with it again. Yeah.
I pay attention to all the press releases, all the memes. Literally, you know, we do a kind of summary of everything that happens every day, what is being said.
Yeah. So I pay attention to what we are saying. When you talk, I pay all the memes too. So I pay attention to run the memes, them and press release and everything. So I know some people are burning hard on social media. That's why I see me out. I know say we in the diaspora not joke with him neither. And I just say I'm afraid, you know. I know them they will make hungry, okay, but if the diaspora cut we off, you know, we're done, you know. Yeah, PSOJ can help we, you know. All right, watch out.
And we pay close attention to the mood and the sentiments of the people.
When you hear for yourself, say if you not come out like this, come up and chat tough like come just play. So I pay attention to what we are doing. And when I ramp with him on here, so him come out and things and can just come talk and talking. Let me tell you this. Talking, you know mean nothing action, yeah? No bag of mouth. Anybody can tell you anything. Him think I like one time when you have some, you know, when you have some man go around and tell woman lie one time, them go around and them have this and that and drive a car, but them a try reach woman and thing and fool them and not that no work again. So I do it now in a politician way, them go around and fool, get up people and get some vote and then walk barefoot through water and when me I promise you and them thing and the people them don't realize but we are one of us. Here them just talk about the rumble a little while. But them pay attention when we are burning about these things. So them won't come and say, hey, damage control. Nah, work. Play that.
As I said before, we are taking on challenges that others have run from.
When say others run from? Hey, people, let me tell you this. Null and void. If you come in and say you're prime minister and you can't make people sleep with them door open, what kind of challenge them take on? And the people them have build the road. And I know people can't get back no road. Them not take no challenge. Run a junction. Over $2 billion. Them friend get the contract and them friend bulldoze and them sit them use. The money they gone. Them abandon the road. Him say man say it up in the year around January so I can show no back. I can drive back on. These things that were the media houses were in a pocket now show no. But we only have a show no these things. See them cut through a woman place there, I'm wife. 800 million. She buy the property in 2012 for 22 million. I still ask where the money them come from. Where the money come from? 800 million project. 800 million. Me see why some man now give up them citizenship for the US and stay at Jamaica and a little third world country people hungry. Me see why? Because them have the biggest thing now and them rich. Them a billionaire in a Jamaican term. Billionaire. Yeah. Them man, they think a little bit of money them man they value up. But here what them do now, them sit down and them think say, okay, boy, face boy, we can hold this child 20 years. And that in them, can them just say it. Nobody know who would have sit down with Andrew for 20 years. But it don't have no sense. See them carry out there say, boy, we want to mash up them star boy. It's not star boy. Star boy. So lie. And evil to poor people. You're evil to poor people. You can get, you can draw away. Remember, me tell some people, you know. Remember, lonesome traumatized already, you know. So lonesome the ramping away, you know. When no crush poor people, no crush me, you know. And me I come out fully in defense of poor people, poor and needy. You see them young people there, and you see old people in the country put them last of your state, and me can respect all of them people there, you know. You understand? Remember, we have dad and super granddad now, you know. But we respect all of these people because, you know, I look upon them and say, yes, them people there. Saying them do them thing already and make them live out them life in peace and get, you know, we have to have good service in the country. Them now have that. If them sick now, them gone. As them sick, them not come out. No matter of fact, young people, as them sick, them not come out. Artists crash the day and go down in a nasty thinking, dirty thinking public. And when you look, them send them out, him go fire and go there. Blood cat and all kind of things, them never look about him. Not all. Because for your attack, no x-ray, not them send you out, you're good. Don't follow that. Try get some money and try do the right thing, blood test. If you say if you have any clot blood or anything, now you have what do and do your scan and thing. Try go do that. Don't follow them. Public is a killing place. Down there, then kill my father. Them kill my wife, father, my father-in-law down there too. Because I talk to him good on the bed and by to be go away. Them call and say him dead. Me don't know. Like some bad joke or something. Some know the style. Some know can't use public. Nasty place. Yeah, man. Go and play this.
We are doing things that other administrations have only wished they could have done.
You see that? This is what them do all the time. So now your government and you say you do things. Of course, them now do it because there be a criminality in your administration. And the administration that take 2,000 acre land, people run and people are slapped down and we take away which are them place from down in Amobia. And when you look them name call by everything that's bad and nobody no get locked up. No administration no want to do this. No administration no want to do what they do. Hey, you could in administration they want to do it with them set. It makes sense. Other administration wish them that done. When you look which administration did I run? And you as a driver, yeah, you now have your license and you can lift it and you have 3 days for produce your license. Now we matter if you have your license. Them ticket you a bag of money. You can run out in a year, say your license can just drop from you. You have to get a big ticket. If you can't smoke, a police that tell me this morning is 150,000. I said, I said, no man, I can't believe that. If you can't, remember, I know you cannot drive on the gas stick bus. The man is stepping up poor people neck wicked. People out there with hammer and mash up your thing where you sell. The people them have them little caravan thing where you look them sell and them take them where you must work none at all. Pay a price. All year, rather than 15 years, 45 years. Your administration, all that about stiffer penalty for poor people because you no friend them not gonna away. Nobody can pay so jail not gonna prison. None. If the country can't succumb up and in a big boy go prison, that means it's not running. Let me tell you this. Any country we still like Jamaica, with so much corruption and billions of reason, and not even one big boy go to jail per year, not even one. That country not running. Them take set from poor people, push the blame and do all kind of little thing. That's wicked. You see me I say? It's wicked. It's not good. So nobody now want to do what you do because that be a criminal in your administration. Look for SSL. Who don't want to do that? Who don't want to run an administration like this? You don't want to go into this and join this? It's a private administration. And you have to just deal with the fact. Yeah? All right. Play again.
But more than that, we are taking on so many transformational things all at once.
Yeah, there. So I'm come with the trick again and it now work. What kind of transformation you take on? What? Dig up the road and make people sick, enough people dead off of the dust and them thing there now. Asthma up on them and all kind of things. The big dirty thing in the hospital, them with fly roach, rat, crab louse, all kind of things, yards, all kind of things, everything in the hospital them. As they go in there, you catch some germs. Toilet them broke out and everything. All I do is collect money. Collect money. The road them dirty and stink. You buy 50 truck and I say administration all the time of that thing do. Always depend on a defensive thing there. When it make no sense to me. Cause you're not working. Una sub-zeros. A matter of fact, you say, alright, let me play it back. If you want to hear if it work, you say you take up everything. Your word, not mine, yeah.
These are, I shouldn't even be talking about this because this is internal, simple housekeeping things. But these are the realities that go into ensuring that you have effective representation. And every government is afraid to touch it because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it. Why we should pay you more and the country not running well?
Hear this.
The country not running well. But because of that very reason.
Some say the money make the country not run well. Some talk about him and do much thing. Where you say, brother? Carlos, you good? You good? Yeah, man, I have a bonfire, man. You say, man, you good? All right. See, let me tell you this, man. A cross is this, you know. Not a film out. Him can't do damage control again. I don't like this thing. And you know when we talk straight, we don't go on corner. Just look everything what them do. Ask yourself and look how much big man go in a prison. I know the police them up at top come and say them are gonna lock up man. Them soon charge man for the coke port. Anybody charge it? A big boy coke. And me I see some man I sell out some sitting and me I say all around there so. I no name now call. But you all them do them go and go publish get a youth them a shot fire. Them call all the name for you live in a ghetto. When you know that you don't know what happen. You can't back yourself, you don't have no money for back yourself. All them do is shoot you down and do something. Them thing they stop. Any country where you see a big boy now gonna wait. And when you look how much billion of Mr. Year time is a failed state too. Very failed state. So you hear him one word, the country not running well. Yesterday I talk about him have much thing. I have big crap that guy attack, yeah? Yeah.
And it is stretching.
Watch lazy some. Watch listeners. Watch you pop down the country. Watch Alibabas. Watch pirates. Watch crab. Backside. It's unbelievable. Watch land grabbers. Watch woodlums. Una see that? Una see this also? Look there.
Not just the government, but it is also stretching the people. Because not everything that you're doing in terms of transforming the system will have an immediate effect.
When you talk about transform, what kind of system you transform? If you lock up the people them and talk about longer thing for the youth them and them thing that none of your friends them now go to prison. That a transform, I talk about 15 years and them thing that then you put it up at the gun license where people have them when you want to take it away. Depends on who if them not pay feet. And you put a guy with a one down dirty thinking suit. But couldn't even buy a piece of paper. Same that is a quashi liar. When you look now, he must say look for me now. Him buy big house already, you know. I do all kind of things, you know. Of FLA, you know. Appear that, you know, just put some friends and things and control it. Whether you're JLP, PMP, or no P. No work for you from your poor people, from your poor people. So you're not around there, you're done. I just them and them friend. Them work for the big boys. No. You need real leaders where move with people. No them kind of crap, yeah. And talk about a crap. We not work around here. None at all. Yeah.
Not everybody sees, believes, or buys into the vision.
What kind of vision you have? Boy, everybody, you can't come and trick anybody again. Carlos, where do you make him tricky again, brother? Sheldon, una make Paula, make him tricky again. Paula, call me. Call me, Paula. Una make Dwight, make him tricky again. Him can't trick nobody again, round here. Him can't trick nobody again, round here. No Alibaba around here. Family morals just around here.
So, I've learned an important lesson in transformation.
Him learned an important lesson transformation. Him learned where some man and up. Him learned an important lesson in transformation. How we talk about learned an important? Now him just say, we never pay him more money. Then him come and flip him out. We not deal with flippers. Anything where you say you stand by that. You can't make me play a voice so. Remember play it again every time I'm talking. Remember play this again. Listen what I'm saying. This will take serious. No flippers. We don't do damage control run here. You're a man or you're a mouse. If you're a man, you talk and you mean where you say, come flip and slide back like you're the backslide. You're Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson dead, From around 2009, you're Michael Jackson. Where you the moonwalk. Where your backslide go? Yeah.
These are, I shouldn't even be talking about this because this is internal, simple housekeeping things.
So I'm taking it for your simple housekeeping things. Something like this. But the taxpayers' money, them just want to take it. Yeah?
But these are the realities.
Reality? Oh.
That go into ensuring that you have effective representation. And every government is afraid to touch it because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it.
So you see when talk. Hey, people, watch him talk now. And this matter the people for study, We do it like the feds, like the FBI. So you study, if you have serial killer, you study how serial killer move. If you have serial liar, you study how them move to how them chat. You understand? If you have serial con artists, you study how them move. You have to study like the feds. So what them do, in an opposition, you blame everything over there. So when you farm the government, where you say you can't do it, you not do it. Them align them packet. What them do now, them say other administration. So they may say, them do this, and then you have some people because them not do civics. And you have some people that's run with where you have to. But let me tell you this. From a guy, a liar, no time out, no truth, no valuable, people. We don't go play it, for play it, other things, we must say the flip-flop, so no say, okay, this guy, him not stable. Madman more stable than them, yeah. Man, where you think say sick in them head more stable than them, them are no leaders. Them are corruption. Straight. Yeah? Hear this, Hear this.
Why we should pay you more and the country not running well?
Hear this now.
The country not running well. But because of that very reason.
Oh, money thing.
You have chosen to have
an
underpaid political class. How must they deliver?
Oh, must they deliver? That means people, as I said before, must zero performers. They are zero performers. And them say political class, you have pay underpaid political class. Which the people, them minimum wage, still they're 9,000, A June before that come in, you get the 13, and that now 13,000, less than $100 people. Minimum wage at 80 US for the whole week. Where they working a day or more for the whole week. And you have to take your lunch out tight and your bus here and send your people to go to school and do everything. You hear him? All right. So a theme word, where I use against him. Theme word. Watch this.
Particularly in doing the roads. Your progress is not always pardoned.
Well answered that.
It's just a reality. You have to manage the progress to minimize dislocation and to ensure that you bring all the stakeholders along.
Well, you say my talk, it doesn't make sense. But make want to play.
All the dissenting views are heard and given a chance. And that even if you feel that you're doing the correct thing, that you're acting as a good steward in the best interest of the country, sometimes you have to take the time to hear, listen, and
Paula.
If we going need him back,
Yeah.
we don't need it. Me love my belly, but I when me cook. No when nobody pass on $5,000. Me love my belly, but I when me cook. You understand? That's
No wonder
when
God.
me crave.
No wonder
It's
God.
when me cook. Nothing like that around here. You understand? Me love my belly, but it's when me cook. No nonsense leaders cannot fool Paul. I ship my thing was enough. I ship me work. I ship give me my thing. I know government.
All right.
So the boy can't tell me nothing. Now me one ship rock with no him.
All
You
right.
understand me? So Andrew Holness can't tell me nothing at all. Me not the one them where him can't get tin mackerel and dumpling from me. No name them the food there. You get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
No, me
man.
not eat them the type of food. You
Uh,
understand? We come from off a good table. $5,000 can't help me because when me I go out, it's like you know how it goes. You understand me? Him can't help me. Me want my own job that I can pay my pay here, fly out of Jamaica, flying back to Jamaica. Not like the rest of people them who sit down and wait for $5,000. That can't help me. Worthless them worthless, craving them craving, licky them licky. Licky them licky big brother.
yeah, but yes.
Licky them licky. I'm not like that. You
Okay.
understand me? Me worse than Sheldon. Me worse. Me hate him like a poison.
Listen, man. Listen where the hatred come from. You can hear me, man?
You know where? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you, Sheldon.
Listen where the hatred come from. Because people should understand, you know, say, if you have never loved, you know, you can't really hate, you know. When you offer your love and your trust and your commitment, and then a person betray you, and in the betrayal, it is so bitter that he act as if he get a 30% increase, which is what is normal. This man give himself a 200+ increase, which is ridiculous. Then he turn around and talk to it as if we in our rum bar, they drink somewhere. And that hurt me, you know. This man with the whole with it get up and the whole with the chat Portia say Portia go and meet now and go sit down in a China chair and Portia can't read and Portia illiterate. And them did lead with down that road there.
I true, man. Of them, cause them have them social media warrior. I them do it.
Sheldon, guess what? Sheldon, him never lead me down that road, you know.
I them do it, yeah, man.
Him never lead me down that road because guess what? I studied politics over the years and I knew this party was not good from a long time ago.
True enough, people never know, man.
To be honest, that is something that I've always heard. But you see, PNP, what they do with JPS, who are up till today, I don't respect PJ Patterson for a lot of things. But Andrew Holness make PJ look like a fairy godmother.
Of course we do.
The government where we couldn't survive. Andrew Holness, listen, the man is undermining the teachers, the police officers. We can't listen to all Paula talk. I know say Paula a decent somebody. The whole lot can't listen to Sheldon. I know say go through trauma and tragedy and find their own way. We can't listen to enough police and
that's true.
And what I am saying to Jamaica is, do not let this bastard set us against each other. The gunman never they kill off people, you do not have to stop because if you no can't stop, I will vote for you no hang in prison, but me vote for Andrew Holness hang too. We cannot continue on this path of total destruction. This government is a cancer, and the type of mentality that Jamaican people have is a cancer.
All right.
You want to say something to you? Nobody else can come worse than this guy. Nobody can come worse than this guy.
So let me tell you something now. So I'm the liardest thing we ever walk the earth and a joke me and make. Me don't gonna play. One thing me do, you know. These are man. Let me tell you something, brother.
That you played that I hate is when you talk about this is simple housekeeping thing.
That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
I'm so hurt over it.
Yeah.
The way them think, you know, you see where them do politics, them go in politics for the money. You see, I'm talk about the soldier, the teachers, them, and people for be patriotic and do things for them country.
He's not patriotic.
Man, I tell you, say this man is so evil. Him are the prime minister.
All right.
Him are the one where they are top, you know. Him are the man where they be patriotic, you know. And stop them from thief money. Andrew Holness did education at thief money. And him rural rate fella. And the whole that we know. So who have short memory have short memory.
So remember going to something. Remember going to turn something
because
right now.
Will Reed was his advisor when he was in ministerial education.
And remember going to something on that. Paula, remember Sheldon and Paula, remember going to something on that now. Remember going to something on that. So Will Reed up when they're JC. No, nobody never come out and say 1 red cent drop and then move it. But yet still him turn a pata cat. that him in up a court and the woman come and say, them put things that my name and thing. Where him learn that from? Because if him up there, I teach all long, but him name never call up, all no name never call up the same. He move piece of grass or remove a cent out of this or him do something, you know. But you say no here, millions move, and when you look, the woman we work with him and say, them carry me and do my bank account, you know. And when you look at them, seize it and put my name in it and go give me 30,000 and draw millions. Where them get that money from? Eh?
Exactly.
See? So somebody teach you where you come and do where you do, somebody say I do that. Can you do up there good I do your thing and nobody could call any name and never call any name? Can you without hear the name call? So you know where the thing starts, you know.
You come out and talk about all the Mumbasa grass with Carl Samuda. Nobody.
All right. So what we do around here, you know, we do civics and everything because we teach people to hold them accountable. Make play something. We make we hear what I say, we hear the misinformation. I show you some lie, I tell you now. Now I show you say the money run by default. Hold on, don't move. Remember play this. Remember just hear what I say.
Sometimes I don't like to use the word step back because I don't step back from anything.
But what you do? You step back right now. So you talk about I don't like to use the word I don't step back from anything. You moonwalk. You moonwalk from where you say. So, of course, hey, I got your idiot. Hey, I want to talk about I don't step back from nothing. If me not step back, you know just come and say, hey, me not move it.
So look how much things
exactly.
When you explain it to me, I say, okay.
It's good, that's why it's good to learn because if you not pick it up, Sheldon, sometimes, But you when just say, look a while. No, but him step back. And him say, nah, step back, you know. I don't step back, but yes, still him step back. No, but him step back. That to show you him just lie. Him just lie and me no know where I try to prove. Eh?
You understand me? How long can this guy fool people?
Him step back, but he must say, I don't step back from nothing. But hear this now. Him say no step back, you know, but hear what I'm say yes or no. Hear this.
But you have to sometimes recraft what it is that you're doing.
Then I step back. I want to the guy here. So you have to recraft it. So you step back and you are got to attract this. And when you look something, crocodile run up and think by you step back and you move and you got to take the next part. No, so it go. He must say, I don't step back, but yes, still him step back.
Used to hear about labor right government. Mr. Glenn Samuel just said, when we used to hear about money and the coke and the killing. And a non-joke. Like me tell a man when name Jelly folded, then he don't kill my father. And him go in front of him and say, no, I'm big film. Film a partner on Batman. Them man, they are some countryman play, man, that she and banana. Them man, they don't know nothing about no gun. And them people, they run around and killing us. I got time. I don't want to come pretend that them, there's something that make me couldn't live down and up in a youth. Because
Sheldon.
You see when me see all of the abuse, when me liquor in a man box me down in a car, my partner no bad man and can't defend nothing in a youth. And these are the things make some youth come up in a life and serious in a youth when you
all right.
Them we not kill you and then we lick off your head, you know, because them get too much abuse.
Yes.
Police beat them, bad man beat them, then box them.
And then you create monsters that way. You create monsters.
These are the things they do. Me tell us the first time I eat police, me I'm 14-year-old. I'm gonna go buy a laptop. I mean, I always have a plan for rich from a liquor. I'm gonna buy a laptop, I come up and feel nice and tired and just see me out. And see me they walk past police and box me down, tear down Murphy fence right side of manager yard. I'm gonna get up on me and say, what you lick me for? I'm see one next police they talk again. But me thinking did want me tell him what happened. Me no say I tell him, but tell me say come out again and see. I want me say what me do. Tell brother. The man
well, Sheldon, me can tell you this. The worst election Jamaica has ever seen, and we know it's 1980.
Of course.
That's the worst election.
Remember we lived through it, road after black and them thing then. And like them tell me, you know, the man them driving a bus and fire shot and the thing. Remember we lived through it, you know. So remember them not come and tell me nothing, you know. So when them say something, I can correct them, you know.
GLP can't tell me nothing at all.
It's wrong. For them the wrong.
Nothing.
All right, let me ask you something. Paula, you remember some of them thing, yeah? So man, me shake him and I'm Mr. Man there. So I'm not afraid to tell people that.
Exactly.
I'm going to funeral too. I'm going to salute him. You notice anytime you
I was at the
have
funeral,
anytime you
I
have
went
a
to
quote from Sir Joshua,
his viewing.
right? Yes. Yeah. Me go up arena man and go salute him
At
to
3
man.
days in body go arena.
Yeah man, me tell them man. Say so hear this
Yeah
now.
man, me too.
Hear this now. Let me tell you a thing now. Amanda dead. How much money him have? How much money them said Amanda take? You saw him Andrew that try to the man under the bus.
Nothing.
The great leader that try to under the bus. But come set it. That's why when you say bastard to man about that, we never not call him bastard. Command make sure the bosses and servant command bring it in and say if you born out of wedlock, you're not bastard again. You have every rights like any other kids.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is what this servant they do. See? So I'm and him go to school, him tell lie. Say me in school with 60 picnic. And living with him great granny. Use chimney. And in school with 60 picnic. Then him live with him mother and him father and his sister in a 2-bedroom. Him too lie, man. So anything when him take, you know, run with what him say. See?
The worst thing about that, you know, you have a thing when name never see, come see. So it's not necessarily a lie say him did go through struggle, you know. It's more of a disgrace. Say, just like the police them, because I'm a rich people picking it on police, and a rich people picking it on soldier, a poor people picking it on police and soldier. And sometimes they say them come from the very ghetto. And they just like what I say, me a 14-year-old me they walk on Browns Lane, Diane and in police friend them a do them whatever they used to do first time and then just try to beat people for no reason. The man a walk, brother just a walk like a bull cow. But through me a little bit me things say, me feel say them a look like Yanzi and Pilot and like Hockey and Tyson and them man. Me feel say them a look for bad man. So me know they walk past they come out of the way for me them do what them a do. So one of them say, hey boy, you can't see police and I walk past and at that time here, you know. Because he did walk past me, you know, I threw a man in the car said that the man turn around, brother.
Abuse of power.
So hear this again now. So hear this again. I'm gonna tell them this. When Sir Amanda say that's why I don't want a flashy clothes and a flashy car. Whoever see the car when driving now. And I know where the man are driving all kind of thing I value like 200 million worth of vehicle up there. I joke this. The man that drive, or I'm telling you, him drive, the man dead poor. The man never look nothing. Him just a try rise the people. The man say, hey, when you take them land, a couple of people hold it. Land lease. Yo, put them from AMC, did I run everything did I run clinic better than KPH. Now man garden clinic better than KPH. Ask anybody clean, you have doctor, you have dentist and everything. I no joke me on it. See?
Hey, wait. You see in a night.
Watch this. Remember finish what him said.
Because at the end of the day, in this accountability framework, I report to you.
You hear him? You report to you, but you're going like you don't report to us. You never do that. So you never catch somebody else. So, well on again. Hear this.
That's what it comes down to.
Hear him now.
Yes, there are those who see the bigger picture. They see that a fit-for-purpose system that we have will attract the best talents.
Where am I talking about this system?
That the compensation system was objective. That the compensation system was logical.
Yeah,
the country is going to benefit from it.
What the country benefit for only get more money? Because them friend have something with them not supposed to have, so they want to give them some big money that mean you say, oh, you get this, them get big pay. But tell me what, how long them are working at that position? So them couldn't own with them own, by the way. You understand? Them done a thief for them a thief. The country lose billions. See? All right, hold on.
But there are those who care less about that.
Yeah, there.
And who feel that, you know, this is about politicians looking out for themselves.
About your feeling, I feel we know. And I both feel and them not care about what. Who don't care about the people, them if they care about the people, them 2 million people who are hungry. Come on now, man.
And then there are those who genuinely feel
This now.
that, you know, politicians have a
Worse
higher
after
moral
worse.
This now.
to act in concert and solidarity with those who are suffering.
Suffering.
I am particularly moved by that argument, not by the other argument.
So they hear him a move with it in concert. Him upset with concert with those who suffering. So him know say them a suffer the 2 million and suffer for 2. Him know. 7 years now. Okay, all right.
Because the truth is that, you know, for 50 years we have been dodging trying to improve compensation.
Nobody never tell him to them I improve the compensation for 50 years. So you take 50 years from your son say from 1973 that. We are 2023.
Exactly.
So right to the man the time, him say, man, they never tell about no compensation and not like this. So he make sure send it down there. So him not say for 60 now. Him say for 50. Just listen to how him talk. Him a fling a blame on something else. But yeah, so man, they never tell about compensation and all kind of little things. Because he make sure you have education go straight up a university free. Him put in the things then. Him go on a cemetery. The same speech on the ear where sermon they make, him go and write this up. Eh?
Him love to
Him
play
lie.
the game, man.
Yeah, man. Go on, play.
Lie.
You know,
What's lollipop?
and we still have the problem. The problem is still with us every 10 years or so.
When we eat him have gum while him have toothache, that's why him draw big so.
Mama, you have some lollipop where you know, them change up the meaning of lollipop. So them a lollipop, you know. So you know.
I like that too.
Yeah.
If I can
back to
see
this
him as
point.
something in Nigeria.
If we had just dealt with it once and for all,
That's true.
the nation would move on. We would, you know.
Look where I go. Look where I go.
Now, we need an efficient compensation system that aligns compensation with effort and responsibility.
With effort.
Nevertheless, it is important that the country is assured that its leader symbolically and truthfully understands their concerns. As your leader, I do. Therefore, I have directed the Transformation Implementation Unit to remove the Prime Minister's compensation from the new salary scale. The Prime Minister's compensation will therefore remain at its previous levels.
You hear him say?
Clear, no retroactive payments will apply to the Prime Minister's pay.
So no, hold on the palace. So no retroactive. You hear him just say the while? Him direct them to move everything him should have moved, you know. But film one thing. Hear this again, you know, listen.
I firmly believe that when this new compensation scheme is completed and all anomalies are resolved, coupled with the new performance management and accountability system, which will be implemented, we will see an increase in the motivation and productivity of the public sector.
Nobody not talk about the public sector. Only we are talk about. Only we are talk about. We say pay the public sector. Yeah? We not say uno. Because uno a politician we grab up money and all kind of things. Nobody come talk about public sector because we never pay them. We not tell them 4% this and that. Give the police a hard time. Although them put billions in our pocket with ticket. But here these people, this one I hear. Hear what I'm just say? But by default, him can't do this. Hear this now. I am minister this of misinformation, but hear this. So they might tell you some lie. Hear this now. Hear this.
25th is on a Sunday. You're usually paid on the last working day, which would be the Friday. But if the 25th is on a Monday, you're paid on the Monday. There is no mechanism to give back the money to the government. There's no account that you can take your salary and give back. Because giving back the money to the government means that you would have to, the TAJ taxes that they draw out of your salary, 30% above $6 million, you'd have to get that back from the TAJ. You'd have to take back the NIS. You'd have to take back the NHT contributions. You have to take back the education tax contributions, the health insurance. You'd have to take that back as well. So to give back money is really not practical. The only way you cannot get paid is if you resign. And I don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign.
So you when just say I minister this
Exactly.
about life. So I'm say all of the prime ministers me tell them, say no, you cannot do it. Ongo way you can do that, you have to resign. Because you can't do it. So the money I come to you, let's say you give to, but unless him stop everything. But him tell you say you cannot do that. Like him as a man, like come and say, okay, me I give, me I donate it. Because by default, if it's set a way that you hear this, he might tell you when you get paid. Listen again, listen.
But firstly, have you received any of the money announced by Dr. Clark in your bank account as yet?
No.
And none of your counterparts has received any?
No, they wouldn't, because it would be effective the 25th of this month, essentially.
Right. So the announcement was made on Tuesday, the 16th of May, which is after the 15th of the month, which is the time for processing. So do you think for payment for the 25th of this month nonetheless?
Yes, I think that the processing would have started.
So he might tell you, say, them can't do it unless you resign and none of that. Remember playing back on the listen again. So the PM say one thing, but him say one thing. And him are the misinformation minister. So one of them are tell lie, you know. So you can't be no all right. Like with this now, if the system, if the PM direct them and say, listen, cancel everything. But you know, cancel fee money alone. Because you can't just cancel fee money alone. I don't think it's like that. You have to cancel everything. That means you can say me I pay the whole of the squad them wow. But I just my pay. That ingenuous same way. That no good. That no genuine. That I can again. But this youth I tell you say it cannot do that like this unless you resign because you can get the money by default. Yeah? Because you remember it I will draw this and that out and what have you. So him have to cancel the whole sitting. But him not do that. Him say about fee pay. Him not say about the minister and nobody else one, you know. Fee one alone.
Only his.
That no make no sense neither. But the youth know we go on him. In misinformation minister tell you how the system works. Listen again.
The 25th is on a Sunday. You're usually paid on the last working day, which would be the Friday. But if the 25th is on a Monday, you're paid on the Monday. There is no mechanism to give back the money to the government.
So no mechanism to give back the money. Hear this. Him saying that day. Listen.
To give back the money to the government. There is no account that you can take your salary and give back. Because giving back the money to the government means that you would have to, the TAJ taxes that they draw out of your salary, 30% above $6 million, you'd have to get that back from the TAJ. You'd have to pay back the NIS. You'd have to pay back the NHT contributions. You have to pay back the education tax contributions, the health insurance. You'd have to pay that back as well. So to give back money is really not practical. The only way you cannot get paid is if you resign. And I don't
say the only way you cannot get paid unless you resign, but you can't give it back. So if the government does say freeze it, everything, but they never say to him say about fee one alone. For ease of the people, so now ease of the people, the 200 ads still are get the same money. Do much increase. When I hear about the governor general, but money gone same way. Andrew Holness, you can't treat nobody boy. Yeah? And the money will come to your same way, just come talk. James said the hunger way because they make it just listen.
I don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign.
No, but firstly,
you don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign, including your boss. You hear him? Remember playing back again. I want to understand. And the money will come to them.
Resign. And I don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign.
No, but firstly, have you received any of the money announced by Dr. Clark in your bank account as yet?
No.
And none of your counterparts has received any?
No, they wouldn't, because it would be effective the 25th of this month, essentially.
Right. So the announcement was made on Tuesday, the 16th of May, which is after the 15th of the month, which is the time for processing. So do you think that they are being processed for payment for the 25th of this month nonetheless?
Yes, I think that the processing would have started.
So them start the processing. So if them have to come and put a freeze pan the whole of that and don't take it, but him say fee pay alone. So when you hear this now, when you can't hear this, when you hear this, when you just say the combine, you hear this?
Yeah. I'm hearing clearly.
Yes, you hear it?
Clear.
So what you might remember about life this time, and I'm misinformation minister this. Can misinformation minister either throw him under the bus I'm going to wait. What am I do? Them are do. Them are do a PR correct. This what am I do?
What the guy just said, what the guy just said to me, you're right. Either you're going to resign or you're going to reverse the entire thing.
Yes.
They can't talk about you, they give back. You think I can get chat to?
You can't give back unless.
Exactly. The level of arrogance of this man.
Yes.
And the way you demand the little people and the way you demand behave. It is how the police them no more offended. How the fireman them, the nurse them, the teacher them.
Yes.
Especially the police and the JDF them. I want to depend you. A gunman business on the pan. Because we must depend some gunman business where we not make money and not do no badness and I will leave a police me say I drive truck and run away youth. So all the one them at Jamaica.
Of course. A political badness in my truck.
So tell me now, you just have to say, listen, it don't work like that. Because remember they enjoy this and that. So so I mean no, because what you do, you get it, but you not use it. What you do, you have to donate it until they fix it. You as a prime minister could have come and say, put a fees for everything. He not come and say put a fees for the one item. He say my pay. So right away that shade is a trick, is a con.
What the guy is right, the guy is correct. Either you have to resign.
You stop everything, reverse everything. But you don't reverse your pay alone. So your deputy prime minister get it, the governor general get it, the whole of them, you understand?
Everybody's getting it.
See? So all right, so as me tell you by default, it are going in your account. It are going in your account.
Let me tell you what Andrew Holness did try to do.
Yes.
He might try to buy the opposition. And that they do your big nose, dirty, stinking drunk. I mean, I like your dirty dog. He might try to buy the PNP. He say, yo, you know when you got thief money, and you say, yo, money, I know. Me go give you this and me go give you that time. You go get this and you go get that. Yo, we are on the place.
That's why him say. Exactly. That's why him say look a while. When the people them say no, it's not right. He must say them for work. Politicians for work together. Work together. With what? For make you continue the way you do. You have an opposition. Yeah, man.
The people them to see the power we have here. Just use this.
No, him tell you say what? Him not tell you say that. Yeah, man.
It's outrageous, That's why people stand up, But what I want to know is to look into this and take the meaning out of it. Because as I deal with life, You see, every woman when I chat to, when give me bun, I learn to pick up on them ways and how they move. I don't stop loving up. I continue love till I find the right person. But what I do, I learn from each experience and learn how to maneuver my way through. So you see, from this, I want Jamaica to realize we have the power. Look at Andrew Holness so condescending and nasty, and look how him stay, and why him have to back off? Because of the power we have. And at the same time, him insult with intelligence, he say him go give back the money. No, Andrew Holness, you know better than that.
So it's a lion thing, yes.
The entire thing and let it go back to where it was before. And let me give you advice what you have to do now, Andrew Holness. You see, all of what you say about paying people to make them do the job and so, me tell you what you do. Tap thief the money, fix up the hospital, raise up the people them pay, raise up the police them pay so they can tap take money for when man speed. So you see when man speed, police go give him ticket for true and you have to go pay and that going to where it's supposed to go. But you have to pay them good, where they can pay their light bill, they can pay their mortgage, can pay their rent, they can pay their car note, and they live comfortable. If you say them risk their life, then feel they live comfortable. The nurse them, if you go deal with all of the nastiness, because my woman a nurse. I mean, how nasty those things can be and how people can be and the trauma we have to go through. Make the people them feel appreciated. Make when they go home, they can cock up their foot and turn on their AC and feel good. That means that tomorrow when you go to him, can give 100%. So all of these things what Andrew Holness said, they are correct because he keeps saying the correct things. But because he's a criminal, we continue to do the wrong things. And then when he tries to defend him wrongdoing, he become condescending and disrespectful. And that is why Sheldon hates you so passionately. Because when you are wrong, you say you're not back down.
No, but that's Sheldon. No, Sheldon. So I'm going to tell him something.
Yeah,
Sheldon said all the way is correct, but let me tell you again. Not really everything because you just say about talk and them thing there. So Sheldon don't got to tell you about this for a while.
No, man. Listen to what I say. No.
Yes.
Whenever you make a speech up front, like we say, you have to pay people to make them do the work.
Yes.
That is correct. Most of the things that I say when he was in opposition
No, but
are correct.
yes. No, but Sheldon. Yes.
Whatever he's saying now in defense of his actions.
Yes.
Remember, why I say I want to do a two different.
Yeah, but me I tell you something though, Selan. That's what I know, man. I tell you something, man. I want to tell him straight because he watch me. And everything him saying, correct, boy, you have to pay people. Your work, then you get paid. So you have some police right now, we're giving billions. Them getting more money, but them money better. The nurse get more money. That's how when we do job work, we get to pay. So this is a reality. So make we give him the reality. Yeah? Yes.
Speak on the type of, you see when the news come out, remember I said the news is propaganda, you know. So when me did sit down and listen to Andrew at the time, it was just like how Mr. Patterson did come out. Yeah, I did love him. Same way. It's a breath of fresh air to hear the right things. When he must say people forget raise up here. So when he must say what they, I know say himself him I describe, you know. The context of the story itself is still correct because the police them, the soldier them, the nurse them, the teacher them, these are the oil in the engine. The teacher them teach the picnic them to come be productive. The nurse them save people life and all people alone dead, young people dead too. So the nurse them save people life. The teacher them prepare us for the workforce. You understand? The police have to make sure say no boy nobody aspire if you got on no gun.
All right, so
if you pay these people some better salary where them not officers stressful. You go have enough police when also thief in a win. They now go so hungry where them do hitman job.
But let me tell you now about the reality when I tell you about this now. Let me tell you I'm deceitful now. When you have a talk factual now, when you have a third world country and you talk about GDP per capita, you can just get up and just pay this and pay that, and this are the truth. Yeah? We don't get up and say, okay, pay this, that, it's not hungry, or what have you. We are watching money, the value of the dollar. So if we put people and build back things, the right thing when we do him not doing it, him attack shit, brother. Right? Because you have to stop import and we have to start export. Brother, we have to create jobs. So right away, him can just say, oh, you raise pay. Where you find the money from to pay them, by the way? Because you raise up some taxes and find $1 trillion budget. That will put the country in a hole, brother. See? So me know, when you talk about economics, me know it's not a rich country like that. When you talk about economics, me know it's some garbage matter, brother. Because you can just get up and just say, okay, me just pay them this, but oh, you find the money, pay them. 3 months pay himself, him come and talk him back a shit. We say, put the farmer them for farm. We say, every hotel, but me give him ideas then. We say, every hotel there, you can import no food. You have to buy it from Jamaica. Because the people them have them foreign food already and everything. Me say you have Grace Kennedy and the one of them put back the working belt there and don't can nothing outside. No carrot, no cock soup and them thing there. We can go the scallion, we can go this, we go the carrot, we go this. Even the beef them, make put up a cow stock then. We bull stock. See, if you want to lift up Jamaica, come talk the right things. But don't come tell me about peer. Well, remember you can't print money like that in a brother. No, you can't just bring money like that and be a crap them attack to, you know. Them use and trick people, you know, brother.
Enough man where they are prison should have they pass on so hard labor program where they get a little thing, but they can't foreign prison to that, you know.
Of course, you chain the man to it.
I feel lock up in
Yeah.
prison every day and stress out and want to kill somebody. Only get money, so like when them have big road and they sit and them do work, they
Yes.
go out there and then work and then learn to do things. So when they come back from prison, some of them are tailor, some of them can do carpenter, some can do electrician, some can build back the people them. So they kill off the people them and I try to say everybody workless. That's why when we come
That's to stop too.
me say, look on me when they did condemn to death. Me say the whole of the guns them say me they show off the way they fool. Me not show off you.
Yeah,
say our government did set this a man at this and him at that and him at that and him at this and if he dead. And then we just simply go on foreign country and we build company. So enough time when I say some people for them want to feel justice. This is say what they do to the people them. When they go rob the people them and kill the people them. I don't know why everybody feel just lay down and dead. You know how much woman daughter rape. And they cut and they can't say none and they know say I want to do it. I want to walk past.
Shut down. Go back to the Prime Minister. We know where you are still, you know, but we know what. Yeah, yeah, man, but yeah, man, but yeah, but you want me to say now, when we deal with the country right now, we are talking about the corruption. We're going to talk the next thing again. Him come and talk about raise this and them thing, but yes, still they borrow. Let me tell you the reality. You borrow 1.7 billion from IMF for that tell you. the country run right? No! So, oh, you gotta just get up and say, pay yourself, brother. You gotta end up like Sri Lanka. Me no idiot. So when I talk, it don't even make no sense. Hey, because rush them, come remember, you know, my brain work different in a brother. Come here, what the country value we have on them thing there. That's how about money for fix you and thing. You think we have fix it out of our pocket, a taxpayers money have to pay it back. So you can't get up when you do this and you are thief and a thief and then thing and you just say, big ways up here. Then you push the country in a more hole. That's why I pay the thing when the man that's a rice ball. You don't have the money for even do it like that. Me not say not pay the teacher and them thing, or you have to pay yourself them kind of money there. You think people are idiot? You can't just print money like that in our country. Them who not buy no money from IMF. So always I talk some shit. So a man can't come and say anything. When you look, that's why you find, remember we have some Panzi scheme run. And a man say, him get this and that and everyone going on it. Cash plus and some other one. How much people lose their money? Because it's a bankrupt, brother. Him can't tell me about no maths, you know. Me no use calculator, brother. Them can't tell me nothing about no economics. None of them. See? So it no make sense them come talk shit. When them talk shit, I will rubbish them. And that me there for brother. So if they don't talk about pay. And what we do, we pay this to work because what I try to do is getting way out of it. And I say, oh, that's why we're gonna borrow more money. And when you look at you get more grant, you get more this, you get more that, and the money gone, them a thief it same way. You think you can just alright, you know work already, you know. I have work a little money. And when you get a pay, when you look the road mash up, when you supposed to sue the government. And instead of sue the government to go on, and when you look is a police. Yeah? I think they have the state stop you and give you a fat ticket. When you supposed to take out something and sue the government, you know. Because if me dropping a patrol, me supposed to me sue the government. But you know, sue the government, you fix it yourself and then you get a fat ticket. That means him let the road stay same way and I rob you. You know, see you mash up the place. That is that thing. And when the country don't have the money for go do one, why you just talk about pay on yourself and about performance. You want we fit about performance. Them are zero performance anyway. Then, and also a country run better. Country can't run so. You can't run a country like Cash Plus, where you don't have no money and you set up a pyramid scheme. You just pay some bidder. It's going to crash. It's going to crash. So and a man can't come and tell me when want tell me, oh, pay this because work. And you don't have the money, you borrow money from IMF same way. Eh? And I borrow money from World Bank. That will tell you the state of the country. Brother, them can't go in my head, brother. Me no foolishness. When them chat foolishness, I tell them how foolishness you attack, you know. If we stand up our foot to no borrow no money right now, you know. That a number one, me I tell you that, you know. Me now ask you. We'd have surplus and I boast about it. We'd have right now, we wouldn't even owe them money, we wouldn't have pay off them debt. We'd have pay off debt already and we're cool. And everybody are enjoy themselves. People are get baby bonus, we are build place. We place look like Dubai. We are build it. It's not billing, it's a master. What we're playing there? If we are working, we have the money, what we're playing there? On the gateway. What we're ferry there, what we're train there? Oh, we not advance. Up to the little thing them like, you know what thing with the devil they gone all of the place them locked down. And you still come at about country and move forward. Who not try trick? I know me. Me know about economics. Me say the man not the wilderness. No man, you can't chat to me, man. Don't chat to me, man. You know mash up the country more. And then borrow and put your great grandpitney in a debt. What great grandpitney them gone in a debt? Great grandpitney them that now pay off now. And I line them pocket. And I talk about when we work with this, and then me for go buy out that and chat with you who not working in the first place. Who not rob.
That's true.
You cannot borrow money and I tell me about your work. And when we look, no, even the farmer them plant some tomato, the onion, and when you look at them, I have to buy it because it glut. And people are import it. You can't go tell me about economics, brother. If the man just come talk to me, brother, me I talk reality, you know. Factual thing me I talk, a country cannot run so. Why not like Sri Lanka, brother? Then chatting a foolishness. When you run down and borrow money and I do all kind of things and then I chat big about pay and then get rid of pay out of water dirt. Who no must get nothing. A matter of fact, who no as politician pays to the court.
Politics.
Who no there in a district line in a pocket. They think only there for service, a thing for serve. And look at them get all benefit too, you know. Because them are driving a free car and everything in a better. Eh? Yeah, I'm not joking, I make. Them get all kind of things. See?
I notice from them free education and free healthcare. And this are the education and the healthcare.
Yeah, go test me have something to do. So me online watching, but we're gonna go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But for what them Sheldon, man? We don't want to put them in, because they can't trick we, you know.
It's two sectors, mash up, you trust me. Two sectors.
Them mash up, and then what them do, I tell politicians, say, you see around here, I tell them this, we not Sheldon. Don't come talk when I call pretty word, I like falls, not vase, falls. What falls, what did I say? Mistress Falls. Beautiful speaking. Beautiful speaking not catch me because the economy now run like I want it to run. And by the way, yes, yeah man. Yeah man, she say man. You see? Yeah man, she say man, I water. So what we do on the line in the pocket, when I talk to some people who understand economics, I want to say some things that people want to hear, but word talk, I mean nothing to me. Reality we are talking about. Yeah. Them full of shit, man. Them full of shit, brother. Eh?
You know, look where they face a brown skin, and you see true no
Yeah.
shame of being Negroids. That's why you don't feel like so you can treat black people.
Yes.
Treat black people bad, and then boy, you're there, Israel and Galilee. We know that story that fake, my girl. Ethiopian Orthodox Church story that. In reality, I'm not true no story now, but we know history, and the story of Christ is from the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. That's the origin. But we know then change up under them liquor fancy things. So now water now the fear people them drink. And you're glad you did eat fish from Dead Sea or wherever you did there. No concern for the poor people them. When you just drink on no wine and no champagne and have a merry time. I just want the people them to realize that a long time I know them thing I know how we still. I just want the people them to catch on. I see police them you don't have to do better man. I can't run a bro got you.
Yeah, man, but we done with them, you know. Me see me time I run. Sheldon, I have a run, because you know the things stay, I have a run, you know. Not dogs and run. Later, hey, let me tell you something. We have something to talk about later because, well, you have a thing when you the dance drunker there, youngest drunker. A lady there, I talk to the lady, by the way. I have everything, you know. It's a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, the man go rape off, you know. Yeah, so. No, me have the thing them with it, man. So that's what I tell people them to know who them I listen to, you know. No guy will compose up and talk about them and you say, but your police used to kill off the youth. First of all, he might tell about dead people, ask him how much people him kill first, how much innocent people, him put out him CV. When if you know about him before you go subscribe and chat to him. See? Yes.
Statutory rape type of thing there. It kind of traumatic to me, you know, so that's why I'm a member.
Well on. Yeah, man, well on there. Yo, well on the eyes on the file, what on?
Yo, remember that? You know, so me just tune into your thing.
Yes.
I'm here, you are say, one Jankro suspected you know, so a punch. And I thinking drunker than where I'm going to look at the children.
Yeah, man.
You know, so something to the max.
Well, you know, so I burn him straight. Can I have something with him here, you know? When I pose up and think, I have them.
I'm not going to say no, brother, because I tell you, brother,
yeah.
Jamaica have a problem with this something, you know, some great tone, man, you know, brother. I met our politicians that do it.
Yeah, man, them are doing it to man. Them sodomize the boys and the girls, them to man. Both of them, man.
Pervert them.
Yeah, man.
Pervert them, brother.
I swear, me remember. Because I tell you, say, we don't think about me.
They said the person I talk to him, and I know what them are doing, and them look at the thinking group now, try to block all the people them who are born him. Come here, all the UK people are born him and say, you're no, and you trouble little girl. And him not answer, you know, him a block them. Me have everything, yeah, so me have it. I talk to people, me have it. Me so, when I come back later, I have to do it. Because I have to do it. Yeah, man, him for go away, man. Me tell you, it's a piece of shit, you know, brother. Eh?
We don't want the talk change from his a man thing to a child thing, you know, brother. We don't hear it, you know.
No, man, from him trouble baby, you know, so I'm more fire that panic looking at the drunker, man. But the youngest drunker. That's not police. You know, you make him call up a man name. And the man tape him, I call the man, I say, boy, me never hear you carrying the gun. And between me and you, and me shoot you.
Yeah, me hear the tape.
And me shoot the youth over in a water food. But them tell me not kill him. Me to get harder not kill him. So as a police, like, so when I eat, man. Him should have charged for that.
Brother, me hear the tape, you know, but brother, you know the most disturbing part, brother?
Yes.
Him, right? I admit, you know, so I don't know why them not open the case, but
Me not tell us a criminal, man. Me not tell us a criminal long time. But at the wrong thing, when we go call a man like me, I mean, the man that wilderness, me not gonna put them, you know. That little piece of shit. Yeah, man, me not gonna put them, at them thing, them, you know, like, hey, you see it you feel the full arm of the law. You understand? It call up everybody name and yet still it decent. And the biggest piece of shit, brother.
But brother, hear what the man said, no? So it's like say it's an evidence them are gonna injure the youth or kill the youth. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not like him superior say you can do, but don't kill him. So that means that them
get harder. The police can't say that. But I'm not between him and the man. I'm between him and the man and me and the whole world. Because me I forget the tips and never play.
You can't.
Piece of shit. Yeah, man.
That's why you see for them program, brother, we have always say, we support preemptive strikes, right? So, him really admit to, hey, brother, just look and listen what the man is saying, brother.
Yeah. No, but hear this now. Let me tell you what the piece of shit do. The piece of shit listen to me. I try to repeat to me and say, and I try to play decent with decent. But me tell the people in the truth, say, hey, remember, you know, me traumatized, so don't come in front of me. If you stand up in front of me, me I take you for your road when you see me I move with my vehicle. So yes, I drive on road. You know, anything where you do, I'm serious like that. Me not joke. Me not telling a lie. Me not add up nothing. So as long as the feel say, so I try come and attack, but him a killer and kill enough, get a youth and do all kind of things and rob people and sell coke and do all kind of things. And a joke. Hey, me have something for him and believe him. Me have him file, him a criminal. Yes. Yes. And then runway. And then I call up some dead people name. I don't worry about dead people. I want to talk about them kind of look at people. A shit like that should be there in the US. I leave them kind of way. They know. Kill off the youth them and then come and close up. Yes.
Interview because this man really listening up, right?
Yes.
When you interview and the youth say, and the youth tape him too.
Of course, the kind of tape people, you know.
And them still everything upside the youth do it to your brother.
Yes.
And the brother is suing your brother.
The man that's serious. The man that's serious.
Exactly, because the man talking upon two occasions with two mutual friends. And him everything and
him tell the man say, oh, me know you, and you never buy gun yet and information, never yet, you never do this. But you still put up the man say him kill one and thing. And by the way, them did have an artist who me talk about it, because them same by him have the gun, you know, and they say, yo, I kill no man kill have the youth them people. Oh Lord, and them load the artist. They notice them not charging. Can police kill them, you know? A police gun kill them, you know, so them send it out, you know. So them know say a police gun, the dirty thinking criminal one day. Yeah.
Yeah, but brother.
Them sell the gun for selling, man. And then them not bother charging for the gun. Him come out now. Them not bother charging because them know something that on them case. Him not ramp, you know.
No, yeah.
All right. Me not support wrong, you know. But this when you come up with the wrong this and the youth know in and that never burn it. Yeah, man.
Brother, me believe that him a part of the killing, brother.
Yeah, him a part of everything. Remember, him a part of everything, you know. Remember, he's a Aquaman. Brother, remember, he's a man thing too, you know. Remember, yo, I identify. Remember, him is a man thing too, you know. That's how you see him talk, so, you know.
But brother, if my man thing and the man over age and everything, brother, the problem for him is a child thing. You know, in it.
Yeah, well, him is a man thing too, you know. So that's how I'm going, so. Yeah, man. Another man thing, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, them keep it over this, you know. But we don't want
when you touch under age now, you know, so that get you mad. So we'll come bust out him thing later, man. Wicked. You understand? Him to Yama will come bust out him thing wicked later. Yeah.
I feel betrayed put up for
and then mock shot that man and him see my side when turn. Eh? No man, in that name black shirt, man, in that black Yanzi. You know, see, I turn sideways. They don't come on. They won't forget to them, man. We have to hold them accountable. That's why them can't stand here saying no. Eyes on the file. The line minister say, boy, match everything I ever me, man, and then him come together. What have you? Him not step back, but him I'll give him the backslide, you know. But him lie, you know. Yeah. Him lie. And him turn bad. And remember, our country can't run, so we have borrow money, you know. And then we have borrow money. And then we have packet it. And we pay it back. That don't make no sense.
Yo, but brother, you have borrow money. Brother.
Eh? Brother. But borrow money where we pay back and you want to packet it. You know, brother.
We have borrow money, brother.
And you want to raise the pay out of the money where we have borrow.
No, but brother, we have borrow money. Right? And we have pay our workers. We have to borrow money from it.
Yes. Yeah.
We have borrow money and pay our workers more than the people that we have borrow money from.
Can you imagine? We borrow the money and pay themselves. Not the workers, you know. I pay for themselves more than with them people that were prime ministers and things work right across the world.
Yeah, where do they borrow money from?
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you no.
And then we have to pay it back. Our great grandparents have to pay it back. Why not? Eh? Yes.
What may I say? I did teacher them and the nurse them and the police them. The man them for the even people where they get minimum wage same way. I remember say everybody where they work are still a part of the
But let me tell you something. All right. So let me tell you how that works. I'll tell you something, and this is a reality. So when you work, if you're a teacher and you're a police and you're a nurse and you have to go to work and then you have a helper come in, right? And you have to pay 9,000 a week. But when you look at your pay go up and then when them job, because them bigger through the threshold, they're like 1 to 1.5 or something. So the bigger you get the money with them, them draw more out of your money. So you get on maybe 15,000 for go home with extra. Because them draw about that in a bigger tax. You pay a different threshold and more money them take. So them put the money on it, trick the people, and them take more. So you get maybe a 10 or 15 grand for your money where they have, you know, I get not much. But tell me what now, him put 16,000 per month. Him put 16, remember you go on with a 30 grand or something, but a 15 grand, but him put 16,000 per month on the money where you have to pay the helper. 16, you know. Cause 4 weeks, 4,000 for 4 weeks at 16 grand. So you have 16 grand. So you give them 16 but younger can one 15. So you still give them 1 more 1,000 out of the money where you get. So what you have to do now, you not give them the 5 day now, you know. You have to give them 3. So they might end up get less. Cause if instead of you give them for the month, instead of for the week, instead of you pay, because you have block it how much you pay them per day, you know. See? So what you do, you pay them for 3 days. So you still now pay them 13,000, you know. You are cut off 2 days for it. Because you can't afford it.
One thing I know, you see, if they end up, if the money, remember, how much money extra year.
Yeah.
If that stop the thief in money like we're really reading now gone down prison for
yeah.
where Andrew them did a thief see me having a whole of them thief. You see, if that was to stop, you know, the money would be there if you can pay the teacher them, you know. And then more money would have come in too, because enough police when they broke, then just take a money from you for the speed. Whereas if they name broke, they wouldn't take the money. So more money would have actually they go into the system. More money would have not pay in to the system. So the island of the engine is the tax-paying people. Because if a man now do nothing at all, you know, him is a non-progressive element in a brother. Let me say it again. If a man go push go plant yam and come and can sell a yam for people get it for eat. Remember say no, when him a sell that thing you have to pay money for thing or you don't have market you have to pay money if you can this and pay money for that, you know. So as long as a person is productive, them a part of the aisle of the engine. The people them know we sit down and depend on handout from whomever. Them are not nothing, and most of them vote for the 5 grand. Cause the man we have to go planting him up a bush, you know. May I tell us enough of them.
But I tell you something again, Sheldon. You see the people that must sit down, you might tell them now get no work. Alright, so I'm going to face Andrew again. Eyes on the file, hear this now. So You have some people who them have them trade and them leave them art school and them leave even university and them cannot get a job because and your friend them on 12 board and 15 and 20 board and a joke me I make. Them I get paid for these things. But them don't know nothing. A matter of fact, them can't even make so much of them board there. If you go make decision, but them get paid for it and live big. So them there are no paycheck them collect per month. Meanwhile, people leave from university or you know from high school or from where them and them do have a job. Okay, you know, all them get the money now. You know of a daughter there or a niece or something and you send the money, but you still at work. And when you send the money, them still have to buy food and them have still have to survive. And the government get that when you buy a bread plus tax. So the 3 billion or 4 billion will go down there. It go to these people same way. So the government and live off of them like leeches. And them take the money by junk carrying at the place. I do ICI work, the big old dirty thinking place out there. Yeah? And them just sit down there. Instead of them say, make the people them plant and we take the thing them carrot juice alone. You know what money that them remember them export these things. Cock soup, you remember seasoning and everything there, you know. Coconut water, them have enough things there. People could have do it livestock. We could have stepped up our livestock. Because them can bully beef, them do this. Them have great sausage, a chicken sausage, or what. So you have livestock. Them could have, we never have to buy, brother. Them could go in, them could go, man.
I can't tell when last me drink spring water, because them a spring water, a pipe water them. What's the name? World Direct coconut water me drink.
Yeah.
Every week I buy a 2 box of them. After I start drink them, I feel better. If Jamaica did a bottle of water, look how much spring there Jamaica, real spring water. Where you know, real authentic spring water with electrolytes. You know the amount of money where Jamaica could make off these things because the dirty government try to hold on the people. They influence the people them into innovation and self-sufficient. And them do a spice for you. I want you to run back a figure foreign or run back a figure this. Them now want to build Jamaica, they want to run away. Then take we lands. And then we are refugees out in the world because we don't know nothing, no way.
Yeah, we done. Hey, remember just some last thing, because I'm done with them and I can run in a Sheldon. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, later, brother. Your eyes on the file. Yeah, man, me there I run. So, you know, later, yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, man, me there, you know. So later, you know, little later. We'll come burn out the little, let me run this. We'll come burn out who we are burn out because anything much of a 13-year-old, no, not working around here.
Run Things Fest Promotion proudly presents a 2-day event, and on day 1 it's a mad event called Chaos Dancehall Soca Madness on Saturday the 24th of June 2023 at 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough, Canada. Music by the best of the best, Soca Suite DOC, Canada's Diploma, The Enforcers, Flair, Lucky Supreme, and Magnum Force. Tickets for this event is $40 in advance. Tickets available at ticketgateway.com. For more info, call 647-819-3272 or 647-773-8399. Remember, it's gonna be chaos on day 1 on the 24th of June. To miss is to diss. Chris Goldfinger says so.
And remember, you have to be 19 or older to drink. And if you drink, drink responsibly.
In association with Wayne Lonesome and Angie Charity Foundation presents Run Things Fest Day 2 on June the 25th, 2023, featuring live performance by Jamaican international stars Louis Culture, Lucky D, Jigsy King. Admission for this event is $60. VIP $100. Music by Lionheart, Moose Dunn, King Vower, and Freddy Krueger. Hosted by Groovy K. Run Things Fest takes place at 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough. Doors open from 12 p.m. Showtime 4 p.m. sharp. This is a Run Things promotion. Art proceeds of this event is to Wayne and Angie's Foundation. So don't miss it. Support it. Chris Goldfinger endorse it.
Now I run, you know. But brother, always hear this, yeah? Police have them road for play. If people are in danger and them thing, the police have the right. When a man commit a crime against the state, not you. You're not supposed to say a man say, hey, go kill a man and do this. That is crime by itself. Even in a war zone, you have crime, you commit crime. You shoot on a helicopter, do something or what have you, and you catch some prisoner of war and you slew them. War crime. And if them there, you have war crime, we understand. So we never not go yes because police deal with policing. But you talk the same thing now and say, what happened to these politicians that thief 200 billion and them thing there? Straight up the place that the youth them can't even do what you talk about. This have for decades them have this now end. Like it as a way alone if a person take up an illegal gun, so what make them take up a legal gun and still shoot it like what I see them do and tell lie by you. Them should get even another punishment. So if you talk all them kind of little things that to hear, so police to do policing. Not murdering and then bringing something and find some class. We know you know that with them. You understand? Keep it real. But there you are. Remember you talk to the man in the wilderness now, you know. All the while them come in with this. If this and that, go and mash up the country when I hold them. Before hold them straight. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Up.